Hey guys, my name's John. This is my channel. We just got through playing Resident Evil 4 Remake DLC, Separate Ways, and we are going to start Lords of the Fallen tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow, I have to go to a wedding this weekend, but we'll see how tomorrow goes. Maybe tomorrow. Anyway, as you can see, I have Elden Ring up here, so I think we're going to start playing Elden Ring. There's some other games that I want to play, but I haven't decided which ones yet. I also need to get back to Starfield. But, I don't know, maybe I'm playing too many different things. I mean, I don't know. But, yeah, so let's just do this. Now, I need to run upstairs real quick. You won't even know time went by. Back. So today is a kind of a unique day. I pretty much worked from home today, but it was probably way busier than it should have been. Meaning, if I was at the office, it would have been a lot easier to work through all of the things that happened. But I wasn't there, so it got done anyway, for the most part, but it's still going, so. Alright, so we're going to do a new game. And what should we pick? Warrior, hero, bandit, astrologer, samurai, prisoner, confessor, wretch. Can we see? Okay, so we can see the attributes. So this guy looks like a straight sword and a shield. The wretch has just a club. This guy's got a shield. The samurai looks like it has a bow and a katana. I think we're gonna go samurai. Astrologer, prophet, hero is an axe, bandit is a dagger. Warrior looks like it has two swords. Pretty cool. So we'll do samurai. Type A, type B, I forgot. Is that male, female? Right? Name. Really original. Even without any caps. There we go. Origin. Okay, so you can actually pick from there too. Okay, so in this game, if I remember right, Crimson Amber Medallion is a healing amulet. No. It's a hit point amulet, right? Can I get some clarification? No. Good. Golden seed, we know what that is. That helps us get more uses out of our flask, I think. Healing flask. I think that's what that does. Lands between rune. This is like cold blood dew. Imp ashes is a summonable person. Crackpot lets us make things to throw. Stone sword key opens up doors. Those are actually kind of important later, but it's a one-use deal. So oil prawn. Oh, okay, 5 pieces of oil prawn boosts physical damage, negation. This one attracts enemy aggressions. I do very well on that on my own. Very well on my own. All right, so we will take the Crimson Amber Medallion. And that's fine, and that's fine. We're not going to do anything with doing stuff with characters. This might be a really long series, like super long, okay? So this will be done every now and then because Lords of the Fallen are going to come first. Older games come second. I think that's a good way to do it. We'll watch the cutscene though.
The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose.
Uh-oh. We don't want to fight her.
A war leading to
Radahn.
abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome Dung-Eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
He's not so bad once you get to know him. Kind of a tough fight,
One other,
if I remember.
whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown.
Moi? No renown?
Cross the fog to the lands between,
We're turning helmets off.
to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
That's what we're gonna do, guys. That's what we're gonna do. And here I am. First thing, we have a map. I love maps. And there's our map. Doesn't really look like much right now. But what I want to do is... Where is toggle auto lock on? That's off. Auto target off. Manual attack aiming off. Vibration function. We don't want any of that. Motion sensor functions off. Ray tracing off. Prioritize frame rate. All right, what we'll do though real quick is, wait, is that in this game? Let's just go through this. Do camera speed, camera rotation, display blood, subtitles. We love subtitles. HDR is on. Okay, that's fine. Master volume, it's fine. Music's fine. Sound effects, voice. What's that? Network controller settings. Quick game. So there's no turn helmet off. No. It doesn't look like it, guys, unless there's more to these menus. Show tutorial, blood, subtitles. It probably would be on this screen if it was anywhere. No. Okay. It's just fine. And here is our bow. Okay. And where's our weapon? And then how do we block? And then parry. Does this wooden shield have a parry? How do I get to the... How do I get to my, like, screen where I can see shit? Oh, here. Yeah. Yeah, parry. So what's parry? He's not parrying though. He's just, maybe parry is just that. It doesn't do a swipe with the shield like it, like a proper Souls game. Grab this. Oh shit. I'm gonna be doing that a lot. Okay, we got that. That's, I think, for something. Oh, okay, that's how you do that. Now, how do you run? Is it circle? Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen a lot, guys. I might want to switch those two. No, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Locked. Well, that's fun. We're really not going to be reading anything. Any of these things, where people are like, whatever, some stupid ass shit that they write. Of course, some of them actually do write things that are useful. Like not finger butthole, It's so useful that like this is actually useful because it's telling you there's a boss right here. And I don't think we're going to be doing too well against it, but if I remember, there's nothing over here. So we would search around there, but I will spare you guys. Oh, incidentally, the way I do games, and it may or may not be good for the community, but this is the way I do them. We record everything. So if I die against the first boss 50 times, you get to see me die 50 times if you so wish. Now maybe we can get a hit in with this guy. That would be nice, right? We got a hit in. What happened? Did I die? I must have died. It didn't look like I got hit at all. I died. So evidently I fell into the water. where there was no water. Cutscene.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Flask of Crimson Tears. That would be our healing flask. And Cerulean Tears, which would be our magic. Great. Cave of Knowledge. Jump down the hole ahead and you will find a Cave of Knowledge. There you can learn more about the game controls and basic actions. When did they put this in? Because I didn't do this. I mean, the first time I played it, I didn't even see anything here. This is all that was here before. Take the plunge. See, the problem is that if you're like me and you're like, I'm not reading anything, right? Because this is all just fucking bullshit from people. Then you don't read that one. Sites of Grace. So we rest at the site of grace, like the bonfire in Dark Souls. We don't jump at it like I am. Just the way it goes. I jump all the time because I keep thinking that button does that. So we'll rest here. We'll get our health back. And just like all Souls games, when you rest, all the monsters you kill respawn. So you normally need to think twice about doing that. Strong attack. Okay, do I have a combo? Yeah. That's my combo. Guarding. Use an armament in your left hand or both hands to guard against incoming things. So, is my shield an armament? Gosh, why can't I say that? Armament. Jesus. I'm fine, guys. I'm not having a stroke or anything right now. Armament. I'm not going to do it because these dudes are easy to kill, but and we know how to dodge. Let's take a look at our equipment. We have the Land of Reed's helmet. I really wish we could take it off. And all this armor. Are we fat rolling? How do I see that? Inventory? No. Status? Yeah, okay. It's probably here where we can see it. Hit points, poise, equip load. We have medium load right now. So medium load's fine. Any higher? No. And in this game, unlike Lies of P, you'll notice right away when you've exceeded what you should be exceeding. And I know how to jump. Jesus. There's gonna be shit everywhere. And we can pick up that we'll probably never use except for selling. Wielding armaments. Switch right hand armament, switch left hand armament. You can wield it with two hands by doing this. Yeah. Oh, there's a dude behind me, man. Let me go behind you. Come on, dude. Up. Seriously. I'm getting busy. I was trying to get behind him to backstab him, but didn't work. Changing targets. We all know how to do that. There isn't any goodies down here. This is just a way to... I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm going to kill you. Do you leave a thing? No. Armaments has special abilities called skills. That's an L2. Let's see what that does. What? Oh. You do this. Okay. So it's the, okay. That's my skill. Probably have a more powerful one here. Yeah. So it's like the, it's like what, forget what that's called that Ishin has. But we're not gonna, oh, there it is. There's our parry. Our block. And our parry. And we can do sneak attacks, which I just didn't do. They call that a critical attack, which is really a visceral attack, or backstab. Stance break. Wow, he's got more hit points. Fine. Stake of America. Stake of America is like a mini bonfire, but you don't get your health back, meaning they generally place it near boss rooms like this, so that if you die, you can appear here instead of all the way back at the bonfire. It's very handy. Makes boss runs easier. Here we go. Look at all the people who died here. Guard counter. I just held up the shield. Hold up the shield. I didn't guard counter. I guess I must have hit the wrong button. I think it's that button. R2, not D2. All right, we did that. And now we get this one thing here, which is probably not going to be anything. Oh my god. Strength. All right. I'm going to be doing that the whole game long. So remember, guys, when we were starting, we could have picked a stone sword key. That's for these dudes. You put the key in here. See, I don't have one. And it opens up that like weird fog wall and we can go in there. That dungeon. But you see how there are 2 of those dudes? That means it takes 2 keys. Sometimes you'll see 2 dudes and one of them will have a sword in it. Stone sword key in it. So you only need 1. We're not going to do any cooperative multiplayer, so we don't care. Okay, and up we go. So one of the things about this game, I mean, there's so many good things, but here is this right here, right about what you're about to see, is like phenomenal. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. It's so much more than it makes the game so much more, just this one little bit, than all these Souls-like games, Lies of P, that Ashen whatever, can't remember the name of that, Steel Rising even Steel Rising had some nice scenes. But look at this. Look at this. This is incredible. This is incredible. Look at that huge fucking Erd tree right there. There's the church. There's the castle with the first boss. And just like proper Souls game, or Souls FromSoft games, everywhere you see, you can go. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the Erd trees all over. There's one there, one there. And it's like they're like right there and you can just run right to them. That's really far. However, if you guys look down there, you got the water. See right above my helmet? That's a walking mausoleum. So there's a dude down there that we're going to go and see. So fucking cool. So cool. We can kill them things. Oh, hey, dude, you're back. And then we get stuff from them, like thin beast bones and shit. We can then craft, like, arrows out of them. Pretty shitty arrows, but arrows nonetheless. So if you need to pull enemies, those are perfectly fine. Summoning pools. So this is where we can summon real players or, what do they call them, specters in this? Ash. So we can summon them to help us for boss battles and stuff. There's a dude here. So, the guidance of grace. So you see that, like, little light going that way, like a rainbow arc? That's sort of how you know where to go. See that motherfucker right there? Mm-hmm. He's a little too strong for me. There's a map. Here's a dude.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
He's not a very nice man.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me, Varre. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished
Guess I didn't
must
need to say
travel.
anything, right?
Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
Okay, thanks.
Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
That'd be our first boss.
It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are. It's time you set off to castles if
Yeah.
you seek.
So, a key thing about all of these games is to make sure you listen to the dialogue until the end. And I frequently forget that. Looks like some dudes decided to fight him. Didn't work out so well. I'm trying to fight this dude on the horse is not a good idea. Not for quite a few levels. Did I just lose health? Oh my god, did he see me? Did I lose health falling off that rock? Some bullshit right there, I'll tell you what. Over here is a church. Usually in churches, you'll have a site of grace. Church of Ella. You know, like the song, the umbrella song, right? You can fast travel from sites of grace to other sites of grace. However, there are areas where you can't. Funny. You can do this every time, except the times you can't. Okay, we can use this thing to upgrade our weapon with smithing stones. So this is like a reagent to upgrade our weapon. So if we look at this, we can see we have our katana, the Uchinara, and it requires in red 2 smithing stones to go to increase the scaling of the weapon. So your weapon has a certain scaling. So if you look at attribute scaling there down near the bottom above passive effects, we have strength, intelligence, arcane, dexterity, and faith. Strength is D, intelligence, nothing, arcane, nothing, faith, nothing, dexterity, D. What that means is it's like a rating system. So A is good, B is pretty good, C, D, E, you get it, right? So the closer to A you get, when you pass levels, that will affect that stat more if you put points into it. So right now, I have a dexterity scaling of D, the left D. If I were to upgrade the weapon right here, that would increase the scaling so that strength goes from a D to a D, but a white D, which means no change. Dexterity, though, would change from a white D to a blue D, which I like to think of it as more like a D plus, right? Not C, but better than a normal D, okay? And what does that do? That increases my physical attack power to 121 plus 20. And you see that in blue right there. So right now my attack power is 115 plus 18. If I raise the scaling to D plus-ish, the blue D as opposed to regular D, I will raise my physical damage from 115 to 121 and from 18 to 20. Now, what do those numbers mean? Well, based on how many points I have in dexterity, where is that? Dexterity, 15 dexterity. So I have 15 points in dexterity. So what that means when we look at, oh, there we go again. When we look at this is the 15 points in dexterity, look at the white side, are worth 115 physical damage and 18 additional damage. That's what it's worth. Okay. But if I upgrade this weapon so the scaling goes to blue D, or D plus, a little bit better of a D, then the actual points I have in dexterity mean more. They give me more damage. That 1 point dexterity isn't just worth 1 point. Really, behind the scenes, it's actually worth 1.75 points or something like that. That's how I like to think about it. So we're not increasing the weapon's attack power. We're raising its dexterity scaling. That's what we're doing, and thus makes dexterity points worth more in terms of damage. So if I go to put a point, if I leave it, put a point in pass the level, put a point into dexterity, I'll get 2 damage. Okay. But if I increase the scaling from white D to blue D, that 1 point dexterity might be worth 3 damage. So that might be a better way of explaining that. So that's typically how these Souls games, these FromSoft games, do this. You're not increasing, you're not making the sword, you're not making it do more damage. You're raising your scaling. So, along with that, you can completely fuck it up and put all your points into strength, not realizing that your dexterity would give you more damage because it's a higher scale. Right? Needless to say, we can't do fuck all right now because we only have 1 smithing stone. And if you look at, see where it says required items underneath the Uchinata, smithing stone and then 1 in brackets, that means it's like a first level smithing stone. So we'll find smithing stone 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. So as we go along and increase the scaling of our weapon by upgrading like this, it's going to require different smithing stones once we pass a certain number of times we've upgraded it. I think it's +3. So if we go to +3, we can use regular smithing stone once. When we go to +4, it will want smithing stone 2s. And then, so you only get those further along in the game. It's not overly complicated, but it can be a little, like, daunting at first. Like, kind of like, you know, like, what the fuck is going on here? I don't even know what the fuck is. So there's a dude over there. We're going to talk to him in a minute. We need to go and get some fucking souls. We have like 598. That's like none. So I have to go fight some dudes. There are dudes over here. Acquire materials. So that's one thing that's really good is, so if you like to craft stuff, you want the materials, right? But you can also gather all the materials and then just sell them. This dude, see what he's doing? See his little like grace thing pointing over there? That blue light from the candle. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? He's saying something's over there. So cool. So cool. Guide and gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. We got a golden rune 1. Those glowy skull things give you golden runes, which is like cold blood dew, or you know, it's souls like wrapped up in a little package. Grab this, grab that, grab this. There's some dudes. Look at all the people who died against this dude. Maybe they chose magic. They chose poorly. So it looks like I'm running and I'm not using stamina. Is that normal? I would think if I ran, I would like start losing stamina, right? But I'm not. So here is a way in. Like a little bitty dungeon. Let's go in there and hit that site of grace. Reach out and touch grace. Okay. But we won't sit at it, so it won't reset those mobs. Because we don't want that. Root resin, whatever that means. There's a dude there. He's got a shiny. We like shinies. So unlike Lies of P or a lot of the other Souls-like games, oh, Kirkry, it doesn't do anything when you're behind a guy. Like light up red saying, hey, attack now, bitches. No. Nothing like that's going on in a Souls game. Oh, see, didn't get it. Fine. Looks like this thing's pretty powerful, this weapon. So that thing right there, if I remember right, if we can kill it, we get a number of flasks back. Well, we already have all 3 flasks, so we don't really need to do that. I don't think we get any souls from that. No, there's a Steak America. That's probably because this area is a little tough. Look at the way the sun shines off the water over here. How cool. Usually those things have something. Kind of a swampy land here. Those little things in the water there spew poison. They're not really worth killing. They don't really give us anything. If I remember right. Really, we want to like just hang out over here by the Church of Ella, and then talk to that dude when we get like some more souls. Maybe we'll kill him just so we can get our souls. We got, what did we get? We have 936, like none. $13? Okay. Alright, so that sound, that bong sound that you heard, that was me breaking their guard. So we really want to kill this thing, I think. But they're so annoying, they just like fly around. Come on, drop something, Jesus. I think they drop like a mosquito head or something, and that helps us when we have to make things that are to block poison, or to, not block poison, but cure poison. Are there any more dudes? There's a white dude. Yeah, there's some dudes over here. Sometimes they drop stuff, sometimes they don't. But they give us some hit points, or I mean some souls, so that's good. Rune fragment that I don't know what they're for. What was that? That was like squawking at me. By the way, you can hear, there's like there's some ambient music playing, but then you can also hear when the dude is, like when you actually have somebody chasing you. That's a teardrop scarab. And they drop that, like teardrops or scarabs or cerulean thingies. So if I were to use a healing item, I can kill that and get it back. But you can also get healing items back if you kill a mob, like grouping. So sometimes there's like 3 of a particular mob. And if you kill all of them, like they're together, there'll be some flying bats or something like that here. Then you get healing pots back from killing the group, which is pretty cool. All right, so it doesn't look like there's anything else. Is there a thing there? Yeah. It's like glowy, right? The dude died right there. So you can see on the ground where people write messages. You can also see like blood stains on the ground where people have died. Now let's talk to this dude now. Maybe we can... Oh.
You're a tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat.
You'd already be dead.
Purchase a little something. I am Kale, purveyor of
Kale.
fine goods.
Alright, Kale. About
I am
Kale.
of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer. You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit.
Yeah.
A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own. Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
Sure enough, you little fucking weird little gremlin looking dude. Alright, what do we have? We have throwing daggers. There's our crafting kit. It costs a bundle, 300. So we're buying that. We have to. A cracked pot. So a cracked pot has multiple uses. You can use it forever. Basically, it's a pot that you get to keep, where then you can then craft like explosive something and stick it in the pot, and now you have something you can throw. Pretty cool. But you always get to keep the cracked pot. I think. Hold one moment. Alright guys, I'm back. Alright, so we can also buy other things like these cookbooks, and they give us more recipes and things in order to craft, I think. I don't know what the telescope does. I never bought it. I would imagine it's a telescope. A leather shield, and then I think we can compare. Maybe not. No. Great. We can buy a torch. Or these cookbooks. So I thought maybe we would be able to buy one of those smithing stones. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any for sale. What are these down here? Flasks. Flask of wondrous physic. So it's knowledge. So I guess where to go and how to get something. Waypoint ruins. So that's 1,000. We don't have that. Well, we can buy that. Alright. And that's all. Well, let's buy a torch. We might actually already have a torch.
My warning to heart.
Yeah, we can craft. Yeah, and we have containers, right? That's that whole thing I just mentioned about we have the cracked pot. Now we can make things in the pot in order to throw them. Oh, look, we have a little bit of stuff on our map now. We have this. We have our little cave thingy here. We have some little light there. This is where we started out. This is that dude who was very offensive. Cool. So let's look. We want to craft something. Oh, looks like we can make, you know, one fire pot, but we need smoldering butterflies, so actually we can't do anything. We can make rainbow stones. Great. That's fine. So let's go over here and oh, we can, this is where we can add charges to flasks. I think we need that golden seed thing. Is that what, right? Yeah, golden seed, we don't have any. We can increase the amount of healing each one does. And that is a sacred tier. We don't have any of those. Allocate flask charges. So right now we have 1 cerulean and 3 healing. We're just going to do 4 and 0. We're going to do 4 and 0 because we don't have any magic. Now it also just trying to say yes. The cerulean also, when we do our special move for our weapon, that uses FP. So the cerulean would fill that back up. So we might end up, you know, keeping one of those later on in the game. Just a moment. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I mean, there's work going on, and I gotta fucking do it. And I might have to do it again in a second. Anyway, so what we did we rest? I don't think we rested. I don't think, does that matter? Let's do it anyway. Yeah, we did that. I remember. All right, so we're going to go in that cave. Which cave, you might ask? Well, good question, because I forgot there were 2. Till right now. Let's go in the one here, since this is the one we're closest to. Look at that turtle. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Oh shit, dude. Where'd he go? I don't know if this game has durability or not. Oh, I forgot I already did that. Sorry guys, I think this is really dark in here. Wait. How can I equip another? All right, let's do that. Let's take this. How do I take it out? Move right here. So we can go like that. So now we can see. And does that put me over my weight limit? Nope, medium load. We're good. Some dudes down there. Some wolfies. We're probably gonna need to fight them. Yeah. Oh, look at how you jumped right up there. But oh, he's the stronger one. I thought the auto switch attack thing was off. We got beast bones, more and more. All right, you go. Anybody else? Another cracked pot? What a cracked pot! I saw the shadow and I'm like, oh shit. Right? Lump of flesh, that's nice. Not quite sure if I'm going to use that. Golden rune. Silver fly. Silver firefly. I can't remember what that was for. Make you drive through. Looks like we have a small boss here. So we're going to need to put our shield on. So how do I use my flask? Oh, like that, okay. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, Okay, he said. I was out of healing things. We got a flame drake talisman. Come right back to that. Just 1 second. And we're back. So we got a flame drake talisman. What does that do? It probably gives me fire resistance, right? I only have one slot. Yeah, boost fire negation. How much? 30 to 39. Don't know what that means, but okay. That's all that's in here. Alright, well we got 1,500 souls. This thing brings me back to the entrance. I mean, it's okay. Pretty cool. Not great. I mean, this is just a cave, right? So it wasn't like there was a lot in here. So all these dudes, every chance we get when we're this low level. Because all these souls add up. And they're so easy. Okay. Oh, you didn't see me, dude. What? What? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Big time appreciation. Thank you. Go here, get this. Fire. I think there's one dude over here, right? Yeah. It's not going to use any stamina when I run. I'm just going to run all over. Wow, he hit me there. I almost died. Oh my gosh, I got a new fucking armor. Oh, it's more. Oh, but it weighs more too. I'd still be medium load. Yeah. I guess I'm not so much a samurai now, right? It is what it is. Pick up all these fucking things just so that we can sell them. Eventually. So we should pass a level rather than spend any more money. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we can't level up yet. All right. What else do you have to sell, dude?
Well, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. You want to talk?
There are others of my people who yet survive in these lands. If the mood takes you and you meet one, then offer them some trade, won't you?
Of course I will.
Wanderers all have long.
You seem like nice lads, right? Nice
Which
lads.
is why we cannot settle, but instead are forced into this pitiful, unceasing journey. But thanks to that, things are not so different for us now, though the Elden Ring is shattered. I think this makes us.
I have to go up and get some water,
spirits
guys.
Of sorts. Your people, the Tarnished, and mine. Perhaps
Talk
you don't
more.
need to hear this, but see that no harm comes to my kin.
I won't.
We have a
I'm not going
saying,
to kill him, dude.
We wanderers, lament not your solitude. Expect no sympathy, no regard, nothing. But if anyone dares harm us, show them no mercy. That is our
Pitfalls,
code,
dude.
so to speak.
Why
Just the
would
way
I
we are,
kill any of you guys?
deeply
And what do you have in your hand?
unforgiving.
Alright, so I can buy this one. Buy both those. I mean, I don't know why, right? I don't know why. Just spent all the souls. All that too, and then this. So we bought all of the things this dude had.
Goodbye. Nice.
Yeah. See you, dude. We're gonna have to go now. Well, let's just keep going this way, because there was that, like, camp with all the dudes in it. Remember that? It was like, the Steak America was there. So let's go there. If there's a Steak America there, that means it's probably harder. Hey dude, stop your sword. You're a little late, though. You know, I'm so sorry you're late. So sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. Okay, great. You gave me rawa fruit. Have you been picking it too, dude? Bye-bye. We should always kill these dudes, at least until we pass some levels. They're just, so far they're not hard, so. And we'll get used to sneaking up on people again. Because that's awful fun. And then just running up on people. You know, we didn't really do what I wanted to do. I wanted to backstab him by just running up on him. But I would imagine that might become a little easier. So let's go over here, because I see that we have a what's that called? Reach out and touch grace. Bonfire. Oh. Cutscene. I'm still wearing a stupid helmet.
Traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished.
They probably should have thought of naming it a little bit
I am
different.
afraid
Just saying.
are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring.
Well, we'll take that.
You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon
course.
me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Bequeath. I'm not going to give it to you, though. Spectral Steed's
Use
whistle.
it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
I don't think I actually have
Shall I turn your runes to strength?
anything.
Let my hand share them with me.
Leveling up system, we need 100 runes to level up. Sorry. Thanks though. Oh, bye-bye. Okay, so I have, it's a little daunting how many things that they give you in the beginning of the game. So we are going to, so there's a pouch. Which button is this? This button? Okay, we're just going to put it in there. We don't need this. This is the one that lets you go back to a site of grace and you lose all your souls. So we're gonna, oops, switch this here. So if we need torrent, we just do this. You know what? I don't think I like that. Let's do let's do that again. Let's put it here. So it's that. Okay. So we have a horse. We can go great distances. The back of these things have items in them. A greatsword, for instance. And the really neat thing is, it took me a really long time to realize there was something there. This dude sees me, right? Evidently not. Evidently so. What? What was that, dude? You see what he did there? Oh no, we didn't. We gotta kill him the old-fashioned way. We got a Godric Soldier's Gauntlet. Come on, come on, come on. Hit the thing. We also got a rune fragment ×3, which is not useful for anything. Great. There's a dude right here. Oh, but that guy's there. So that dude there who's walking back, he's got a horn. And he will let everybody know I'm here. We got a smoldering butterfly. And that dude right there is a motherfucker. That is a map. And I'll show you guys what that is in just a second. As we go to get to an area where we are safe. Okay. Now we have a map. Cool. So we can see where we were, where we started the game here. And then this side of Grace had the direction rainbow thingy, and we can see it's pointing towards this church, And the church is pointing towards this area here where we went into that cave. And it led us over to here. But look at all this. There's another fucking cave here. It looks like anyway. Bunch of water here. Another cave right here or something. All kinds of stuff. So let's clear out these dudes. Or try. I mean, it's actually not going to be easy. Dude. But if they keep giving me those, that's good. I think there's some dudes. I saw some dudes over here earlier. Where are they? There's one. Yeah. So those dudes right there. Bam. So if you notice that when you do things, you get up. You don't stay crouched. Wow, how did they not notice me? They're together? I guess I should have did it for this guy. Yeah, let's go out over here, dude, so we can fight. Proper like. I think there's probably a way to kick, but I don't know what that is. Are you gonna turn around? Oh God, he turns around. How awesome is that? We'll take it. We will take that shit all day. Thank you very much. Drive through. We got, oh, Jesus. We got a flail. Not a dex weapon. But that's okay. Oh, look, a site of grace. Sorry about that, guys. Should have paused it. A site of grace. So if we just touch the site of grace and then we can run away, we don't re-trigger all the dudes. All right, so those three dudes, this is what I'm talking about. So you saw those three flying things. So if I'm like fighting them and I use one of my flasks, or maybe even two, I don't even know how many. But they will give me, if you kill all three as a group, you get your flasks back. Like two of them or one of them, depending on how strong the mob was that you just killed. Well, they died. I guess that's all that matters. There's a dude there in a doggo. He doesn't really care though. Oh shit. Oh, I killed him on my backswing. Oh look, a little like cave thingy. So I would imagine a lot of these ruins have stuff like this, where you can get like stuff. A whetstone knife. You can use it with a whetstone. You can use Ashes of War to grant your armaments new skills. Okay, so I remember this. So you get if you pick up one of those Ashes of War, you can change the scaling of your weapon. So remember before when I was talking about when I upgraded my weapon, it went from a white D to a blue D for dex. Well, that's because my weapon is more apt to increase in damage if I add dexterity. So it's more of a dex-based weapon than it is strength-based weapon. Okay, but with this Ashes of War, I can change that so it's not dex anymore. So the scaling is strength, which is really cool. It's a neat spin on things, and it's really kind of a nice thing that they did that they haven't done in any of the other Souls games. Oh shit. Dude, who are you? Oh my god, you're still alive too? We have to run away. We have 1,300 souls. He's still standing there? He didn't see me running right past him? So this dude right there is not worth it. He's not super difficult, but his shield makes him tough to try to kill. So we're going to try to kill him anyway, because that's what we do. But I'll show you guys, we might have to run away. Actually, we probably will be running away. Do I have anything I can throw at him? Not really. You know what? We have this. We don't need that there. We do have this though. No. Oh shit. Stop crouching, dude. Run. I was trying to block and I hit too many attacks and the block didn't happen because the attack happened. Snake America. So we'll just run over and get our souls. Not fight any of the dudes because they'll all be back now. This is just, that's just saying that your souls are going to be where you left them. Where you died, motherfucker, dumbass. Yeah. Which is right by our side of grace. Alright guys, I'm going to take a quick break and I will be back. I am not going to, let's see, how long have we been recording? An hour? Maybe I'll break this into 2 sections. So right now we didn't really make it super far, but we got to explore a cave. And the next time we're going to be going into the castle battlements there, or whatever that's called, and see what's there. So thanks guys for watching. Please subscribe. We'll see you soon.